Where is the ATV?
I sold it to a friend.
The name of the friend and the phone number of the friend.
I don't have that on me.
That's too bad. Where do you live?
Omaha, Nebraska.
You want to get home?
Yeah.
Get me the name of the friend. Do you understand? It's easy. I don't believe that you sold it. Do you understand? I sort of resent it, Mr. Humphrey, when somebody writes in an answer, she's just bitter that she no longer has a boy toy. I owe her nothing. I look at you, and if I had to put a picture in the dictionary next to what a boy toy looked like, you would be an antonym. That's sophisticated out there. You have to know what an antonym is. It means just the opposite of what the word is. When I ruled that she got the dog back, what you said was, she's not getting the dog. Mm-hmm. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I asked you where you came from. You said you come from here. That's not true. We flew you in from Washington.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Do you understand?
No, I understand, yes.
Do you know how expensive it's going to be for you to get home?
Yes, I do.
You and your girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to understand this. Before you leave Los Angeles, if you want us to pay for your return ticket,
mm-hmm.
or anything else, because we have a contract.
Yes, Your Honor.
You and this program, you abide by my decision, or we do Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Dah for you, including getting you home. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Great. Now I'm going to ask you certain questions, okay? How old are you?
I am 34 years old.
How many times have you been incarcerated?
0.
Just a second. Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Do you have a high school education?
I do.
Do you have an education beyond high school?
I do.
When was the last time you were psychiatrically hospitalized?
Never.
Do you get my drift?
I do.
You want me to ask you the same questions?
You can.
Great. Do you have a high school degree?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a college degree?
No, I don't.
How many times have you been arrested?
Once.
See? Getting closer, right? Got my drift?
I do.
Okay. Now you owe her money for rent. How old are you?
2 years old.
And how old are you?
I am 3 years old, Your Honor.
Okay. Too young and too stupid to make a baby, and then you think, Miss Roseberry, that life is going to give you a 50-50 proposition? It's not going to give you a 50-50 proposition. Get that out of your head, or you will be constantly disappointed. Take that from an older person, very older person. Just tell me why you no longer have anything to sell, either to him or anybody else. So don't give me a whole song and dance. Artie, if I find somebody else to buy my car, you had no car. It was stolen. You had no idea that it was going to be recovered or found, or the condition it was going to be when it was recovered or found. Why didn't you say, Artie, come over and I'll have you $3,000 for you on June 3rd, on June 4th, on June 5th? Why?
Yes, and I did call him and let him know the car was stolen and that I would need to make the payment.
Why? Why would you have to make payments? He had just given you the money. The answer is either I spent it, I didn't have it, I used it for a plane ticket, I didn't want to give him his money back, I'm going to Egypt, he'll never find me. Any one of those things. Why should you make payments to him is the question. And stop double-talking me.
Yes.
I know that where do you come from, Missouri?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever been to California before?
I have.
You have, and you liked it here.
It's good.
And you thought it would be a nice thing to come back again and to do this little program.
Suppose.
You suppose?
That's good.
Okay, so now there's a price that comes with that for your free trip and your hotel room.
Right.
You know what that price is?
Being honest?
Yes. Because if you're coming here to play with me, I'll put you back on the plane to Missouri.
Absolutely.
Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I think it's a good idea if you're bringing homeless people into your house that you change the locks every time they leave.
Your Honor, I am a Marine, though, and I don't operate out of fear. It's a ministry. So
Well, that's good.
I only fear God and you a little bit.
Well, Mr. Elder, I hope in that order. Causing her a split lip and a heart attack because she had had previous heart condition, and this incident that you created by hitting her with that water bottle, not an empty Pringles can, that type of water bottle, so says an independent witness, and causing her injury, you're responsible for that. She's not responsible for you losing your job. You are. You are. And I don't care whether you have 10 kids to support.
May I say something?
Sure.
She was basically spitting at me.
No, that's not, don't use the word basically like a 26-year-old. Basically is not what she was doing. She was yelling at you. You said she was yelling at you, and spittle was coming out as she was yelling at you. So you feel threatened. Grow up. You have a kid to support. That means you have to grow up. She doesn't owe you a thing.
So she was.
So your case, you asked me if you could ask me a question.
Yeah.
I answered your question. I don't have to answer any more of your questions. You were wrong. I don't say she was right in trying to get in front of you. That's not what I'm here to adjudicate. I'm here to adjudicate your response. And your response was to assault her. And you can't do that. And if you lost your job because of it, good. If that's the kind of temper you have, good. And maybe you have to, maybe because you have an immune-compromised system, you should find another venue to work other than being an Uber driver with a lot of strangers in your car. Maybe. In any event, your case is dismissed. You have a counterclaim for $10,000. That's granted. Judgment on the counterclaim for $10,000. We're finished. Do you have a driver's license?
It's suspended.
Did you have a good license on that day that you drove the car?
I did not.
Why was it suspended?
I have unpaid parking tickets, and I failed to appear court.
On whose car?
I'm sorry?
On which car did you have unpaid parking tickets?
Before I was be able to drive.
What?
Yeah, I had a license before when I was driving.
I asked you on what car did you have parking tickets?
On my mom's car.
That's a lie. They wouldn't suspend your license if you had parking tickets on your mother's car.
Yeah, because I failed to appear court.
What difference does it make? They were parking tickets. It goes to the car, not to the driver.
Well, that's...
Nah. Who was late coming to court today?
It wasn't
Who was
me.
late?
It was Gabby.
I was late.
Why?
I was confused on the times that I was supposed to be here. It's a
How
new
could you
city,
be confused?
so it's a different time zone.
I'm just curious. You flew here from where?
From New York.
Well, of course, if it's a different time zone.
I've never flown to the West Coast in my life.
So what?
I'm sorry. I apologize, Yana.
She's always confused.
I love it whenever people from the UK come here to the United States, because when we hear you speak, you sound incredible, you sound amazing, you sound educated, you sound inspirational. That accent is so proper. It is so proper. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. We're drawn to whatever it is. You could be talking about trash. It sounds amazing. Who could leave all this rubbish here? This is such a travesty. This is all this destruction here all over the sidewalk. Someone must tend to this at once. This is ridiculous. People are listening in. I don't know what happened over there, but the shit hit the fan. That guy from England is pissed. I don't know. What the hell is rubbish? See, it's very different. Now, when one of us goes over there, man, it's very, very different, because, see, we don't sound the same as them. As a matter of fact, as Americans, we have a certain way with the English language. Do you understand how we sound to them? I mean, seriously, do you know how they look at us when they hear us speak? We sound like this to them. I'll tell you right now, the other day I was hanging out with Phil, right? That some bitch come over to the house. We had ourselves a good old time. It was just me and Phil. And by the way, if you sound like that here tonight, I'm just kidding. There's just jokes. Don't feel like just, I'm gonna wait for his ass outside. I see how funny he is when he gets the parking lot. Fluffing my ass.
You have to give her money back.
Well, I'm not going to do that. We
Oh,
have a
yeah,
no
you have
refund
to give
policy.
her. That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
I
That's
told
what
her there are no refunds, and
well,
she will
that's
get
too
a
bad.
puppy.
I don't care what you told her. Then you're a scammer.
Absolutely not. Everyone is happy, and everyone always gets a puppy.
Then you are a scammer. You told him that you were terminating your lease-to-own arrangement. This is what I read in your complaint. And they had been paying rent of how much, sir?
$950 a month.
And you told him, according to you, this is your complaint, that you were raising their rent to $1,200 a month, effective immediately, correct?
Yes.
And if they didn't like that, you were also modifying the purchase price of the house to $175,000, which was the going rate for the house at the time.
Correct.
Are you out of your mind?
No.
Are you nuts? I mean, I read it, and I said, what is wrong with this woman? You're a moron.
How?
You're a moron.
That's not me.
You're a moron. So's your mother.
That's not me.
You're a moron. So's your mother. You have a protective order against you for 3 years. That means that a court found you guilty of the acts that were committed here on the 18th of November of 2017. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I don't care about not remembering the date or getting your dates confused, getting your county confused, getting the state confused, getting your brain confused. You have a protective order that found you guilty of the acts alleged on November 18th in a court. Do you understand?
Yes.
You're the wife of the friend?
Yes. Well,
Or
ex-wife.
ex-wife.
Yes.
And when you separated, which was in what month?
October.
You took the dog.
Yes.
That's how you got the dog.
Right. I also met with him in April. I went with my husband and my children. I talked to him myself.
You did?
Yes. Me, my husband, and my children, we were all there. We all met in the parking lot of their work that they worked at together.
Did you have a dog at the time?
We had 2 dogs at the time.
What kind?
One is a husky cattle dog mix, and one is a French bulldog mix. They're both mixes.
Which dog did the husband take?
He didn't take any.
None.
No.
He took himself.
Yes. I was okay with that.
You got the children and the dogs.
Yes.
And he got himself.
I got the better end of the
Sound,
deal.
just a second. Just a second. Sounds perfect.
Thank you, Your Honor.
While I was living with him, he would come home from school. And I'm like, hey, can you take our son so I can take a shower and eat before I go to work? And he was like, no, because your shift isn't over. I need the extra half an hour to do whatever I want before I watch it.
Well, let me explain something to you. That's what happens when 2 idiot morons who were 17 years old make a baby. Those are the kind of answers that people give each other when they're not old enough to give up their dolls, but they make a baby. Now you're in this pickle. You're 18 years old and you have the responsibility of having a child. Well, you'd better grow up very fast. It's a larceny.
Well,
I don't care. It's a well.
I didn't larceny
You're not a
anything.
lawyer. Are
I
you a
cleaned up
lawyer?
my yard.
I don't. Are you a lawyer?
No, ma'am.
I'm telling you, it's a larceny. It's the same thing. Let's say it wasn't a basketball, and it was a 4-carat engagement ring that you found on your lawn.
Yes, ma'am.
And you took it, and you took it inside. And the person said, oh, gee, I know I dropped it. It had to be here. Came up, knocked at your door, and said, do you have my 4-carat engagement ring? And you said, yes, I do. It was on my lawn. And you can't have it back.
But I had several balls.
I don't care.
I mean, a 4-carat ring
you're
is totally different than several balls.
You're playing with me. How much did you spend on his credit cards for you or friends or relatives? How much? Do you have any idea?
I believe 200. One was for a vacuum that he told me to get, and the other was a phone.
A vacuum you bought for yourself?
On clearance.
I don't care. You sound, you know, you look foolish right now. You know, when you lie, you tend to get giddy. And if you think you're going to be cute, there's only one star here, and that's me.
Okay.
She hadn't been paid in 6 months.
I realize that.
Well, why in the world would she incur a vet bill from somebody who was a deadbeat?
Well, okay.
I mean,
I'm not
this
arguing,
is a business.
but
This is a business.
I realize
so
that.
she's been taking care of your animal for 6 months without getting paid. The animal is injured. There's no question she didn't injure the animal. She notified you right away, and you say, I give you my permission to call a vet and incur further bills on my behalf.
No, I was going to assume the bill.
How does she know that?
I told her that.
You agreed by contract to pay her for boarding.
Me and my ex-boyfriend did, yes.
No, you did.
Goodbye. Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, can I at least say one thing before you leave, please?
You want to tell me how gorgeous I am? Other than that, you can
If that's
say
what it
nothing.
takes to get you back here.
I would like to know why you thought that it was appropriate to dock his pay for her accident.
No, my agreement was, as I walked away, is if you want to pay off Kaylin's balance, which was $600 and some at that point, then you can continue to drive. So I left. Then he started taking runs. He kept driving. So that was our agreement.
How much did you withhold from his pay?
Nothing. He's been paid in full.
Okay.
He did.
I mean, I was taking 50%, but he called me and threatened me, said it was illegal.
It is.
Well,
Your Honor.
Okay, I'm speaking.
He encouraged the behavior in the video.
Sit down. You're as dumb as she is.
Yeah, Jesus.
I have a dog, a Shih Tzu. She weighs 5 pounds. When another dog comes on the TV, she barks at the dog. We think it's funny. We actually think it's oh, woof, 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 woof. So you went over to your kid sister's house because you thought she was fooling around with your boyfriend, who confessed to you that he was fooling around with your sister.
Right.
By the way, what did you say or do to your boyfriend?
Well, that's a different story. We got into it before I went over there. But at the end of the day, that's my sister, so I would have took more from her. So that's why I went to go confront her.
Well, that's true. So you expect nothing from your boyfriend so that you're not disappointed.
I was more than disappointed with him, but I was more disappointed with her because that's my sister.
I don't disagree with you. I think that that's probably logical, that you would expect more from your sister than you would do from a boy. Because how old are you?
24.
No morals. They think with a different organ than most people.
When it's an all-Mexican male crew running the truck, it's late, they're tired, they're bitter. Customer service isn't our strongest point at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then you gotta deal with a drunk knucklehead like me. Hello? And they come to the window. ¿Qué chingados quieres, pinche gordo? What you want? What you want? Hey, what's up, bro? Can I have a taco? Okay, what else? That's it. That's not even a word. But you know exactly what he just told you. For some reason, Mexican people and only Mexican people have this sound that comes out of us that can just discredit anything you put in front of it. It doesn't matter what it is, we can kill it with that sound. I just graduated from college, top of my class.
But according to you, you told him early on that you were pregnant within the first couple of weeks. How does somebody know they're pregnant within the first couple of weeks of a relationship?
I found out I was pregnant in June 4th, 2016, which I have a picture of my pregnancy test with a date on it.
Listen to me carefully, brain trust. You acknowledge that you met him on May 26th. So if you were pregnant and it showed on June 4th that you were pregnant, not possible.
The doctor even confirmed it.
Oh, you could be pregnant. But he's not the father. Fool.
I don't feel like I owe her any.
I don't care
owe her anything because I didn't ask her.
I actually don't care what you feel. I actually don't care what you feel. You're 43 years old, you have children, you have an elderly mother who still works to support herself. Take care of your business, your children, you made them, you enjoyed making them. You look as if you enjoy taking care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Your mother's not asking you to take care of her. But if she uses a credit card, not savings, to help you out, and she has to pay back that credit card, that's your responsibility.
But when I tell her repeatedly...
Girl, got it, girl? You lived in this property for 6 months without paying rent. You have no claim. Now, you ate the steak. You don't go into a restaurant and bite into your steak and say, this doesn't taste so good. I'm going to finish it and then not pay for it. If you bite into the steak and you don't like the steak, you call the waiter over or waitress over and you say, this steak is no good. I'm not going to finish it. Tell me what you're doing to take care of the dog.
I do everything I can for my dog. My dog comes first. My rent comes first, obviously, but then my dog comes second.
Just a second. How do you pay your rent if you don't work?
Because I have interviews and I have money saved up.
You pay your rent from interviews? I never heard anything so ridiculous
I
in my
have interviews
life.
coming up for money, and I have money saved.
Sorry. Listen, when you make an error in judgment by selling a dog to a teenage fool, sometimes you have to live with that guilt.
I understand.
I mean, did you listen to this answer?
And I would
did
do
you listen to
anything
this answer?
to
I get my money from interviews. And I have interviews coming up, and that's how I pay my rent, from interviews. And
Your Honor.
America, big trouble. Perfect hair. We're done. I'd like to see the police report.
We didn't call the police.
Why not? Why not? Were you all drunk?
No, ma'am, I was not drinking.
Drugging?
No, not drugging.
No. Did you just witness that video? Who's the animal control officer? Are you the animal control? Did you witness the video before today?
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't see what I saw?
I was not 100% sure that there was an actual bite.
You don't have to be 100% sure. You have to be here in a preponderance of the evidence. I saw the pig. The pig was on her property. It had been on her property before, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That's a no-no, right? She fences in her stand up. She fences in her property because she has dogs. She has an electric fence. Her dogs have collars. What you're supposed to do, if a tree is down in January and you have a 200-pound pet on your property, you fix the fence before February 20th. Doesn't that sound logical to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Great.
Admitted to us that he was intoxicated.
I don't care if he's intoxicated or not. What were you cursing at him for? What were you cursing at him for? Your best friend tells me you were cursing at him from the car. Were you intoxicated?
We were being dumb, and then he confronts two tiny women in front of the house while him, and it wasn't three, it was like 5 or 6 of his friends.
Were you cursing at 5 or 6 of his friends for, you idiot? What? Put your hand down. Put your hand down. What? If there
Did we get a chance?
If there are 5 or 6 of his friends, madam, what were you cursing at them for?
Because they're losers.
And she said to you nobody else was supposed to drive the car?
Yes.
And she said she didn't want any other kids in the car?
I don't know.
You don't know. Did she tell you she didn't want you to drive out of state?
No.
No. Did she tell you to be careful?
All the time.
Well, when she let you drive her car, what were the rules, if any, that she gave you?
There was not. I don't recall. Just be careful and don't hit nothing.
Well, that's good advice. Well, on what date did you hit something?
Maybe last. I don't recall.
Miss Hector, is she acting for me today, or is this what her attitude is?
This is it.
Then I wouldn't have let her have a car. Why did you let that
Thought
attitude
she was
have
more
a car?
responsible.
You mean when she was asking for the car? Because now she's acting like an idiot.
Right. When she was asking for the car, I didn't get none of this attitude.
I mean, did she ever give you this attitude, or is
No.
it just me?
Judges, has to just be you.
Yeah, well, I have that effect on people sometimes. They get stupid, you know. They're smart outside, they come in here, and they leave their brains at the exit sign.
Right.
We were going on our normal route around the neighborhood. I came up to the defendant's house, and as I passed, his dog ran out from his garage into the street. And
Into the street where you were and where cars go?
Correct.
Excuse me, Judge. I'm sorry.
I'm going to get to you.
Okay.
And his dog is what kind of a dog?
I'm not sure what kind, but it's a small dog.
What kind of a dog do you have?
It's a miniature poodle mixed with a Shih Tzu.
And it barks a lot.
That's what dogs do. That's how they communicate. They bark. Okay, so his little dog came out of the garage and ran out into the street and was barking at your dogs.
Correct.
Okay, and?
And believe it or not, Judge...
Just a second. Don't ask me to believe it or not.
So I pull up to this fast food restaurant with a big M on it. And again, the speaker's like, yo, may I help you? And I'm crying. I'm like, you have no idea. What I eventually wound up doing, you guys, is I started low carbing. Now, I am not eating healthy by no means, okay? I still eat fast food every single day. And people question it. How do you eat fast food and lose 100 pounds? I'll give you an example. I'll go to a burger place and I'll order a double cheeseburger. I won't eat the bread. I won't eat the tomato, the ketchup. I'll eat the meat, the cheese, the mayo, the mustard, and I'll order up to 3 with my 3 diet sodas. And people go, that's unhealthy. The cholesterol's gonna kill you. I agree. But guess what? Cholesterol is gonna take 10 years to kill me. Diabetes is gonna do it in 2. Right now, I'm winning by 8. Hell yeah, that's tall, fluffy math, bro.
You know the difference between the truth and a lie?
Yes.
Okay, genius. Break it down for me.
A lie is something you make up. The truth is what actually happened.
If I told you this was an elephant, would that be the truth or a lie?
That's a lie.
Now, why don't you look over at this handsome gentleman over here? If I told you my court officer was a short, fat, fall guy, would that be the truth or a lie?
Definitely a lie.
Sorry. Now, if I told you that the judge in this case is a young, beautiful woman, would that be the truth or a lie?
That's the truth.
Very smart, boy. You pay $1,200 a month rent. You have currently 3 tenants who pay you, according to you, $300 a week.
Correct.
What I want to know is, are they therefore paying you $300 for 1 week a month, or $300 a week and they only work 1 week a year, or do they pay you $1,200 a month?
They are to pay me $300 per week, but if they want to pay up front, they can. But it's $300 per week.
You didn't answer me. I'm going to throw your case out in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You don't have money because you don't work. Get a job.
That's not always true.
No, get a job. Get a job. You can't say, honey, I don't have any money. If I had it, I would give it to you. Sounds like some relatives I know. What I'm telling you is people get money by working. By the time you're 28 years old, you should have figured that out. That's how Bird makes a living. That's how my cameraman makes a living. That's how the people that run the lights make a living. Everybody who wants to earn money works. That divorce has been going on for how long?
Since 2012. We're still waiting on him to respond. He was present in court. The judge told him to respond, and he still hasn't.
Since 2012?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
what is wrong with you?
That's not true,
Stand
Your
up.
Honor.
Stand up. No.
There's a docket number in
Judge,
here.
your last name is?
Reese.
You don't have to stand so close to your mother at your age. What's taken you 7 years to respond to plaintiff's divorce papers? Don't make up a story.
Not gonna make up a story.
Just tell me direct.
I petitioned for divorce in 2012 when I was in the military, Your Honor.
And she didn't respond?
No, we had to close it because Texas didn't have jurisdiction, and when they found out that me and the kids had been in California for more than 90 days, him and Carol had to cancel their claim, and he was present. And like I said, if you pull up the docket number,
Just a
you
second.
can see he was there.
Great. I knew I would find out quickly who I was dealing with. Who are you?
His girlfriend.
His girlfriend? You have another girlfriend. You people must be idiots. He has a felony domestic violence where he got $50,000 bail. What are you doing? Are you people out of your mind? Are you just dull-witted? $50,000 bail. Do you know how badly it must have been alleged that he hurt this former girlfriend? Do you have any clue? Duh. Shit.
Sorry.
I don't want to hear you again.
You won't.
I want to tell you something. I'm really not crazy about you.
Okay.
That doesn't mean you're going to lose.
Okay.
But I'm just letting you know that when I speak out publicly, you know, to young people, I say to them, you only have one chance to make a first impression. Yours was lousy. You see the person who's standing to your right?
Yes.
Who is that?
My mom.
10 years from now, you think she's still going to be your mother?
Yes.
You see the guy sitting to your left?
Yes.
10 years from now, you won't remember his face. Okay, I am going to give your sister 5 days from today's date. She can come to the house with a moving container and pick up her property with a police escort.
Yes, ma'am.
I will prepare the order.
There's nothing left there.
Well, if there's nothing left, then get a small container. That's my order. Everything else is dismissed. Thank you.
You won't be in that house either. You won't be in the house.
Whatever, Stacy.
Ma'am, step out this way, ma'am.
Where's the contractor at? I bust you, dude, yeah.
Ma'am, step out,
Where's
ma'am.
the contractor at? And I will be out there.
Step out, step out.
Bye,
Yeah.
Stacy.
Bye. You won't be in there.
Have a good life.
Nobody can live in that house.
Don't speak. I'm telling you, I don't listen to people who swear to tell the truth and then lie. Do you understand?
I didn't lie, but okay, I understand.
Yes, you did. Oh, yes, you did. What do you think? I'm just a good guesser? I've been doing this for 35 years.
She was like real drunk, out of her mind, and swinging her arms, and I just know the phone went out the window.
My phone went out the window. I was on the phone with the dispatcher telling her that I
Just a
need
second.
assistance.
Do you have that? Do you have that report from the dispatcher? I'd like to see it.
Not the report from the dispatcher, but I got the report from his parole officer.
No, I need a report from the dispatcher. That you were on the phone with the dispatcher.
No, I don't got that report from the dispatcher.
Good. Listen, I can't deal with two drunk people. When you get drunk, bad things happen.
You have a driver's license?
Suspended.
Did you have a good license on that day that you drove the car?
I did not.
Why was it suspended?
I have unpaid parking tickets, and I failed to appear port.
On whose car?
I'm sorry?
On which car did you have unpaid parking tickets?
And Vora was be able to drive.
What?
Yeah, I had a license before when I was trying.
I asked you on what car did you have parking tickets?
On my mom's car.
That's a lie. They wouldn't suspend your license if you had parking tickets on your mother's car.
Yeah, because I failed to appear court.
What difference does it make? They were parking tickets. It goes to the car, not to the driver.
Well, that's...
Yeah.
He actually bit you twice.
He bit me 4 times in my thigh.
like 3 times in my eye.
Outrageous.
And he went for my throat.
What are you laughing for, you fool? What are you laughing for?
I am.
You look like a fool.
I am more.
I want to tell
I'm
you
more
something. You
taken
look like a
aback.
fool. You want to see her injuries? You look like a fool.
I actually did see her injuries. I cleaned them and everything immediately afterwards.
Shh. I don't know why you're laughing. I mean, if it's just an
It was more of
inappropriate...
a wow, because I actually saw the last bite and he was not going for her throat. I actually called him off of her. I mean, the bite
Just a
is
second.
approximately here.
You're marrying her?
Yes, ma'am.
Good for you. Lots of luck with that.
I know that this is a dog and you're not particularly attached to. You may like it, you may like animals, but this is a dog. I assume you like your 5-year-old.
Of course.
I assume you like your 5-year-old.
I love my kids. Yeah,
I'm sure
absolutely.
I'm sure you do. I have a whole bunch of things that are plastered here about dogs on that list that have killed children, little children, 3, 4, 5 years old, 1 4-year-old in Michigan last week, that have never been violent before, never just turned down a dime. And what I said to somebody yesterday, and I'm going to repeat it to you, because you don't look like a bad person. You make a choice with regard to what kind of animal you select to have as a pet. Your children do not have that choice.
You have nice people who invite you for Thanksgiving dinner a month in advance, and then you spring on them the morning that you're coming. We have to bring the dog. It's wonderful with babies. It's wonderful. It doesn't even bark. Do you understand? That's real gall. That's real gall.
May I add something?
You can add nothing.
Okay.
I'm saying this to the tens of millions of people who will watch this program in repeats, originals, whenever, when I'm long gone. If you're invited to someone's home for an event, and especially if it's a stranger, don't bring or ask to bring your dog. So what makes you think you're not responsible for the vet bill?
Because I don't believe I am. I mean, my cat wasn't on a leash. There is no leash law in California.
No, you choose to let your cat outside, and cat doesn't have to be on a leash. That doesn't mean you're not responsible.
But doesn't she?
That just means if you choose to let your cat outside, and if you choose to let it walk without a leash, if it goes over to a baby in a carriage, jumps up on a carriage, and scratches the baby's eyes out, you're going to be responsible.
Absolutely.
You're going to be responsible, even though there's no cat leash law. You're responsible. Your responsibility.
I respectfully don't agree.
Well, I don't care what you agree with. I mean, did you go to an accredited law school?
No, I didn't.
Did you go to any law school?
No.
Then I'm telling you what the law is.
How many times did you go into Mr. Bauer's basement?
Once.
I want you to think real hard. How many times did you go into Mr. Bauer's basement?
Once.
You understand that it's easier if you don't make up the story, because if you make up the story, you have to have a good memory, because you have to keep it in your mind. If you tell the truth, you don't have to have a good memory, because it's just what happened. Do you understand?
Yes.
How many times were you in the basement?
At least 5.
It was only one day.
Okay, you can sit down now. When I'm asking questions, you don't interfere. So, either you're calling your son a liar...
No, he does.
Don't last a second. Well, he says he was in the building only once, but he was in the basement at least 5 times. That's what he said. And you said only once. You weren't there. So how much did you get from the insurance company?
$147.
So you pocketed $2,300.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
That's insurance fraud.
No, ma'am. No,
Well,
ma'am.
I'm telling you,
No,
I'm
ma'am.
telling you that that's insurance fraud.
No, ma'am, it's not.
Well, you say yes, I say no. Tell me what law school you graduated from. Now, if I call your father is not going to know the story that he just told me, and I'm going to ask him one question, and that is, did you drive your daughter and the 3 children and her fiancé home Christmas time? What is your father going to tell me?
Yes.
That he did?
Yes.
Fine. Let's get his phone number.
That's not necessarily true, okay? It's not necessarily true. I had to...
Sit down. See how easy it is?
Okay.
You see how easy it is?
You and your wife don't look like 2 stupid people.
We're not, no.
And you're pretty well dressed. You're wearing expensive sneakers. You're wearing nice looking shoes. And if the 2 of you were dumb enough to move into a house that was in total disrepair, I'm speaking. If the 2 of you were dumb enough to move into a house that you describe as being in total disrepair, then you give a totally different impression of seeing the 2 of you. You 2 looked like 2 reasonable, working citizens put your hand down. So I may have been wrong. Maybe you are stupid. Because only stupid people live with their children and dogs in a dilapidated dog or dogs in a dilapidated piece of property. Only stupid people do that. So either you are smart-looking people who are really stupid but give the wrong impression, or this story is full of baloney.
You should never send your girlfriend to pick up your child from your ex-girlfriend.
We had a thing to where it wasn't anything. I wasn't hiding anything.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
They were both my girlfriends.
Listen to me. Listen to me. You're not such a prize. You haven't had a steady job in 2.5 years, right? There's not a prize package about you. Believe me, there's not a prize package about you. I'm just suggesting to you, Mr. Lou, put your hand down.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not a smart thing to send your girlfriend to your ex-girlfriend's house to pick up your child. That's not smart. Let me tell you something, Nicholas.
Yes, ma'am.
10 minutes ago, you said to me you haven't worked in 2 years because you're waiting for shoulder surgery on both of your shoulders.
Yes.
Now you're telling me that you needed an awful lot of strength to pull this window down. You were the one who pulled the window down, and you do all the maintenance around the house.
Yeah, lightly.
You want to tell me why you can't work?
I mean, honestly, I have...
No, I want you to be dishonest with me.
No.
I want you to look at this face, and I want you to be dishonest with me.
How old is your son?
37.
Time that he was not a deadbeat and took care of his own children. It's time.
He's only in arrears because he was in prison for 5 years.
What does he get? What does he get? A warrant fan? Why do you get a reward for that? Then he should have been out twice as much.
He pays child support plus only $25 towards arrearage, so it's hard to get it paid down.
You make children, you're supposed to take care of them. And you don't get a break when you're in jail. You're in jail because you did something yourself. It's not as if you got a disease. If you had serious surgery, you couldn't work. You did.
I'm not saying she acted appropriately. She didn't. She knows she didn't act appropriately.
Neither one of us did.
Absolutely correct. But she got hurt.
Ma'am, I did not hurt her.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. I did not. I have a piece of paper here that never says anything about me dragging her.
Just a second. I didn't say that you pled guilty to dragging her. I said that you pled guilty to getting out of your car and pulling her hair, which you did.
No, ma'am, I pled guilty to
now I'll
leaving
see it.
the scene of an accident
No,
because this lady was all over my car.
Just listen to me. No, you pled guilty, actually, to pulling her hair. That's what you're
Well,
going to show
look
me.
at her hair. How would you not pull a head like that?
Either one of two things is true, madam. Either you are a miserable person because you took advantage of someone who was probably a little disabled, or you owe her $2,000, according to you, because I don't understand, and I'm a working gal, and I've always been a working gal. Look at my eyes. I've always been a working gal, and I've had people take care of my children when I was working. I don't remember ever asking them for a loan. To pay for cheerleading camp for an 8-year-old is stupid.
Don't you know 3 strikes you're out? He already has children with 2 other women that he's not taking care of, that he's not loyal to, that he's not faithful to. What in the world makes you think you're different? What makes you think you're different? You're not different. He supports the other 2 because they take it out of this check. I guarantee you, if I ask the lady who has his oldest child whether he gives her $200 every time he sees her, she was going to say, what?
How did you find out about the availability of this truck? Were you together with her?
Oh, yeah. We were together, and then the guy I was driving for, he just wanted to sell a truck.
Were you there when he was offered the opportunity to buy the
ma'am.
truck? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking...
Clean out. Listen, 2 ears, 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason. Very smart. How old are you, Mr. Moyton?
60 years old, Your Honor.
60?
Yes.
A baby.
I hope the ladies think so.
You hope
the ladies.
The ladies think so?
Yes,
oh,
I hope
think
they
you
think
do
so.
just fine. How old are you, Mr. Sutton?
74.
74. That's more my style.
Yeah, I was in bed sleeping, and apparently.
What time?
I assume probably
2 or 3 in the morning, something like that. And basically, I heard pounding on the door, sound like someone was kicking in her door. My wife...
He heard pounding at the door.
Correct.
And
I had no idea what was going on, so my wife runs downstairs. In the meantime,
Judges landed 2 o'clock in the morning. You hear pounding at the door. You had no idea what was going on, and your wife went down to answer the door?
Yes.
My kind of guy. You're Miss Tucker, and on May 20th, you were at Dwayne's house for a basketball party. I'd like to see the hand of Dwayne. That would be you. That's who everybody's fighting over. Maybe. I don't know. What time did you get there?
I wasn't able to actually make it.
Right. Because?
Due to an incident that we had got into in the freeway.
And you moved the event someplace else?
Yes.
Is that correct?
It is.
Indoors?
Indoors.
And you did that very quickly?
Yes.
On January 22nd?
Yes.
And she wants her money back. So?
I did credit her account back for what she had paid for. Okay, so we do have a store credit, which basically...
No store credit. She didn't give you wampum. She gave you cash money. She don't want a credit. She wants her money back. Got it?
Correct.
Great. He's an idiot. Do you understand? You want to hook your star to an idiot? Good for you. Put your hand down. I believe her. Let's not try to make you look any more foolish than you already are. You got a loser for a boyfriend. You listen to the rubbish that he's talking, and you react to it because he knows how to push your buttons, and he's a liar and a cheat. Don't you get that? And as a result of that, there was already an altercation 8 months before where windows got broken and the police were called. What kind of thing is that for what apparently is an intelligent woman? Forget him. He's a piece of nothing. Nobody's listening to you. When I'm speaking, nobody's listening to you. Killed 6 people. Last person who drove that wasn't supposed to be behind the wheel of a car killed 6 people. You were not. Hey, I'm speaking. You were not supposed to be behind the wheel of a car. Don't you understand that?
I understand.
Are you stupid? You were not supposed to be behind the wheel of a car. You were an excluded driver, and you were an excluded driver for a reason.
Not only that, you're...
Now, just a second. Don't speak. Now I'm going to read and calm myself down. I don't like my blood pressure to get too high. I just don't like stupid. It's not her fault that Famous chooses to have another fiancé.
Okay.
That if he is a piece of dirt and you want to continue to surround yourself with dirt and have more children with him knowing that he has someone else, that's your problem. You have female children or all boys?
I have 3 boys.
Good for you. You have 3 boys. Well, I hope that you, in your heart, don't hope that any of your 3 bullies turn out to be like their father. We're done. Thank you.
Wait, Your Honor. I have a countersuit.
We are done.
I have a countersuit.
I know you do. And I just said to you, we are done.
But I have a police report
We
here.
are, I read your counterclaim. We are done.
What about my police report?
We are done. Did you hear
But
what I
this-
said?
yes.
Take your wife. We're done. Tell me why your disability benefits were cut off last year.
That has nothing to do with this case.
Oh, it has everything to do with this case. It has everything to do with your last answer. Because when I ask you, well, you paid money to GC, and you start dancing around because if you were paid $25,000 to GC a project, even though you paid other people, then you committed fraud on the federal government. They're going to come looking for you. It has everything to do with this case. You want to tell me why your disability was stopped, if it was?
It had nothing to do with my case with him.
Really? Your case is dismissed. You may be hustling for a long time, Ms. Smith, but you don't hustle me. So you were speeding at 127 miles per hour, drunk, got slapped with a DUI. And Ms. Campbell still bailed you out. She co-signed your freedom. Where were you even working back then?
I was not employed at the time.
What were you doing?
I would just do little side jobs with my friends to make a little money on the side, and I was applying places.
What are you doing now?
I do landscaping for the city.
So you have a job now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. How much do you make?
Approximately $600 a week.
They're coming to garnish home wages for your bail, for your drunk driving at 127 miles an hour. Why do you think she should be responsible for that?
Because I believe Miss Campbell shouldn't have wanted me to come pick her up when I was that intoxicated.
This guy
can happen again. And she's still my kid. I love her.
So what'd you sue her for?
Because I want my money.
Just a second.
And that money was like a side account that my
Wait, just a
husband
second.
didn't know about.
Just a second.
And I had to tell him because the money disappeared. And so, you know, you have emergency accounts for yourself on the side. Yes, you do. You do. Not you, I'm just saying.
A second. I have a big emergency account. That's all mine.
Your Honor?
What?
Not to interrupt you, but me and Jeffrey have had a
Jeffrey and?
Oh, Jeffrey and I have had an ongoing relationship since 2013, year.
Well, Miss Williams, that would be foolish of you because since 2013, he's made 2 children with the defendant. And Jeffrey's very fast. I mean, he goes to college here, he goes to online school, then he goes to Indiana State University. So actually, you don't want to tell me that you had had an ongoing on and off relationship with him since 2013 because he and the defendant were clearly involved in a relationship that you should have known about. Don't get cute with me. You see this?
Yes.
This proves that he told it before you insured it. Show me the valid registration now.
Well, it's in my wallet.
Then go get it. I'm going to dismiss your case. This is automobile insurance. It's not a registration. This says that the effective date of this insurance was 4 days after the defendant, 4 days after effective date of the policy, March 28th, 2017. Now, this is the 3rd time I'm asking you for the registration of the car to show me that it was registered on the 24th of March, 2017. Do you have it or do you not have it?
I've got a folder full of paperwork.
Well, would you return this to Miss Brennan, please? Miss Brennan, you may think that you're going to get cute with somebody else. You're not going to get cute with me. Pay him back for the ticket. It didn't work out. Pay him back for the ticket. Nobody likes to be made a fool out of. And you are slippery. I mean, I'm getting such slippery feelings from this, which doesn't tell the whole story. You had not met this man. You called him complaining. He says crying. You say no, but I was expected at the meeting for my daughter, who's an actress. I was expected, and you didn't have the money. And that's really why you reached out to him. No. You had never met the man. You had never met the man.
No, ma'am, I had not.
And then you met him.
Yes.
And then after this, you met him.
I did.
And he said he liked you.
And I said I liked him.
And you said I liked you. And then he said, well, we like each other. Would you take down your dating profile from the internet? And according to your answer was, no, I'm going to leave up my profile for a while.
That's not what I said.
Well, let's see.
What I said was that I didn't want to remove it.
That's what I just said.
Place it.
So let me understand this. Your mom's a teacher and still raising your kids, 2 grown adults doing nothing but making babies, and she's the one paying for it all. I'm just trying to figure this out. Do you understand how ridiculous that sounds to me? What's more ridiculous is that the 2 of you are fighting over him. Because this is a case of an assault. As if he was some sort of a prize. Why do you send her this nasty text?
Well, I felt like we had a new contract that she had agreed.
I don't care what you feel. What your feelings are unimportant to me. Where did you grow up?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. I didn't think they did all that, you know, my feelings in Oklahoma. Here they do a lot of feelings in California. At that time, senior management team gathered to discuss and determine it was necessary, based upon employee protocol, to place the employee on administrative unpaid leave. Do you understand what your daughter did? Do you understand what your daughter did?
Yes, but she didn't do that.
You mean somebody took her phone?
No,
it's been copied. Do you mean somebody took her phone?
No.
Just coincident? Is that what you want me to believe?
No.
You want this brain to believe that? That somebody took her phone. That's a cell phone? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody took her cell phone and called the employment of her ex-boyfriend and stated to them that he had numerous criminal charges pending against him, and then returned her cell phone to her? Is that what you want me to believe, Mr. Massaro?
No.
Is this what you want this person?
No.
Look at this face.
Who did this to my car? Because I have no known enemies, Judy. I don't have any people.
No, we're not friends.
Judge.
Listen to
Okay.
me. We're not
Your Honor.
friends, you and I.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Great.
I have no known enemies, Your Honor.
Have you been selling candy? That's either a yes or a no.
No.
Why?
Unfortunately, since he maliciously slandered me on social media with the video he put up, all orders have completely ceased. I have lost thousands of dollars in projected profits.
Well, listen, you weren't making thousands of dollars because if you were making were making thousands of dollars, you wouldn't have needed a loan for. I thought you said you'd never been arrested before.
I haven't. I just had a warrant. I didn't know I had a warrant. Then it got brought up when I got arrested out here.
What was the warrant for?
A residential house burglary.
What do you do?
I'm a server. I've worked in food service since I was 16 years old.
What are you doing with him?
Sorry, I'm not trying to get emotional. I was really vulnerable when I met him. That's all I can really tell you. Because I realize I don't realize why I was with him at all.
Mr. Harper, you and the defendant met on a website and had several conversations and decided to meet. And meeting at your homes was not possible for whatever reason, so you decided to meet at a hotel.
Correct.
On what date?
Roughly, I believe it was the 9th.
Of what?
Of...
I have 12 options. What's...
Okay. Well, then, how about we go with October?
No, how about you just tell me what date this happened
Okay,
on?
October, ma'am.
Of what year?
2019. Sorry, 2019.
What was the name of the hotel?
I don't remember.
Where was it located?
It was in Salt Lake City, Utah.
What time did you get there?
We first actually met up at about 12:30.
In the morning?
In the afternoon.
Did you meet downstairs or upstairs?
Oh, okay, downstairs.
So you went up to the room together?
Yes, correct.
Who paid for the room?
She did on her card with the thought that I would
No thought.
Okay.
No thought. Who paid for the room?
She did, and I paid her back.
Oh, no. That's not what you said here. Tell me who you are.
I am Brittany Garcia. I am Carlos Navarez's kid's mother.
You are whose mother?
Carlos Navarez, which is his brother. Is
that you?
Witness. I'm his kid's mother.
You're his child's mother?
Yeah.
Because what I thought I heard you say was, I'm his mother. I looked and I said, no. I'll have whatever she's having. You and your stepfather got into a fight.
Yes, because he then came out the room and said to me, why are you trying to take advantage of your mother? And I said to him, I am not trying to take advantage of her. This conversation is between me and my mother.
No, it isn't.
Mind your business.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Because it's not between them.
Is that your mother's husband?
Yes, that's her husband. That's
Then
not my
listen to
legal
me. Listen to me. Listen to me. I don't want you to sound stupid, because what you just said to me is stupid. If you're having a conversation with your mother who lives with her husband, and you're asking your mother to take an infant into the house to take care of that infant, it has to do with her husband who lives there. He's not delivering a pizza. He lives there.
Exactly.
Great. I knew I would find out quickly who I was dealing with. Who are you?
His girlfriend.
His girlfriend. You have another girlfriend. You people must be idiots. He has a felony domestic violence where he got $50,000 bail. What are you doing? Are you people out of your mind? Are you just dull-witted? $50,000 bail. Do you know how badly it must have been alleged that he hurt this former girlfriend? Do you have any clue? Duh. How long were you out of work, sir?
I was out for 19 days total. It was 14 and a half days
Outrageous. Outrageous conduct. Doesn't work out. Listen, if you want to be a stupid girl and date somebody who's just separated from their wife, who has a young child, I'm not giving him any awards. You know, I mean, he's just a stupid guy, right? But not you. You've known him for a long time. You even knew her, right? Mm-hmm. Right. So, you know, give it a chance. Maybe they'll work it out. But you were ready to hop right in and move right in. And that's what you did. Well, that's a problem. So it didn't work out. And he went back to his wife to call his job and risk, if he wasn't working all the time that you knew him. Let's say that that's true, that I believe what you say is true. He says not. Let's say I believe this. So he finally got a job in January, and you look to get him fired, knowing that he has a young child, knowing that he's just vicious, vicious. The dog didn't make it. You can sit down, sir. So, You were in a big rush that day. You lied to the police. Either you lied to the police or you lied to me, Miss Clemens. Either you lied to the police or you lied to me. Which one?
I lied to the police.
Oh,
I
that was the wrong. That was the wrong answer. The police aren't going to like to hear that. That you gave a false statement to the police. The police aren't going to like to hear that. I want you to tell me how the stone got in that diamond.
It was from my ex-husband, who's now deceased, God rest his soul, and I took it from this diamond.
May I see it?
Yeah. The other diamond is my mother's diamond.
And was that in 2011?
Yes. My daughter was the jeweler at the time.
It's a slightly larger stone. So it came out of this ring.
Correct. Yes.
Put in this setting.
Yes.
That he paid for.
Yes.
He paid for the setting.
The setting only.
Right. He didn't pay for the diamond. Do you understand?
No.
Well, I'm telling you, he didn't pay for the diamond.
I received the diamond
He
12 New Year's. I received the diamond. I'm in the middle of this.
Well, let him buy you his own diamond. This is her diamond. He has two equal parents, a mother and a father. And just because you're his mother, you have no greater rights to him, to set a standard, to take care of him if he's sick. No greater rights than I do. And so when he said no, it irritated you. I guarantee you, you also went to his job on Wednesday. I guarantee you also went to his job on Wednesday. And you went back on Thursday, and you didn't find him on Thursday. And now he's annoyed because he's getting calls from his job that you're there.
All he had to do was let me see that he was okay. He was crying in the house for his mother.
He has no obligation for that. He wouldn't be crying for his mother if you weren't acting like a moron outside the door.
I didn't do anything. I didn't break the windows. I didn't.
Oh, yes, you did.
Your Honor.
Oh, yes, you did.
He was crying in the house because his mother
No,
was
he
breaking
wasn't.
out windows.
No, he wasn't.
What do you do for a living?
I do security at Kaiser.
Who do you live with?
I live by myself.
And you were arrested
Yes.
when?
May 2017.
And it was a serious charge.
Yes.
Had you ever been arrested before?
No.
Have you ever been arrested since May of 17?
No.
But the charge in May of 17 was murder.
It was attempted murder.
When you were arrested, everybody sort of rallied around you because you were a good kid.
Yeah.
Including your brother.
Yes.
How much was your bail?
It was 1.2 million, then it was dropped down to 300,000, then 250,000, and the charges were dropped down to assault with a firearm.
What happened with that case?
It was dismissed.
It was an outright dismissal?
Well, I'm not clear what that means exactly.
That means that you didn't plead guilty to something. The district attorney dismissed all the charges.
Oh, yes.
And when you were arrested in May, how long were you held?
For a week.
Must have been frightening.
Well, yeah.
Not?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Must have been. Did you receive any rent? This is all crossed out. This is all crossed. This is not a check.
It's the carbon copy of the check, Your Honor.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't at all. It's a carbon copy of nothing. It's a carbon copy of something that you wrote yesterday. What's next? February.
Okay, well, I have a carbon copy also for $375 that I wrote to Ryan
That you wrote
for rent.
yesterday. Go ahead. I want to see a canceled check. You know what a canceled check is from a bank?
I do not.
How old are you?
32.
Well, if you're 32 years old, you should know what a canceled check is from a bank. Go.
Is that the same
Next.
as a voided
Next.
check? Okay.
Next. Do you know the difference between the truth and a lie?
Yes.
Tell me the difference.
A lie is a story that you make up, and the truth is what happened.
If I were to hold up this object and tell you that this was an elephant, would that be the truth or a lie?
A lie.
Now, I want you to look over there to this handsome gentleman over here. If I were to tell you that my court officer was a short, fat, bald guy, would that be the truth or a lie?
A lie.
Sorry, Bertie. Now, if I were to tell you that the judge in this case is a young, beautiful woman, would that be the truth or a lie?
The truth.
Yes.
Very smart boy.